Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Seafoam Bay. Today is a very special episode because we have I was going to say volunteer, but I guess you don't really know what you're signing up for, so... Anyway, I think we are going to open in the... No, hold on. I think we are going to open on the district map, and we're not starting on Sentinel Isle today. We are going to start at... You can say hi to the people, and then you can leave, okay? No, please leave. Okay. We're going to go ahead and start not on Sentinel Isle.
I thought you were saying that to our new player. You can say hi and then you can leave.
I thought that for half a second as well, and I was like, alright, that's a little weird, but...
No, the cat decided to interrupt. Sorry, just a sec. Okay. Yeah, we're going to start nearby in the Great Quarter. Remind me the title of your order again. Of your... The name of your deity again.
Yeah. My deity is... Here somewhere. Mesluda.
No. Not you.
Oh.
Has decided he needs attention again. Okay. That's right. Mesluda. The cat's name is that. We named the monkey Jack. I'm sorry. Oh. Go. No, you do not stick your butt in. Sorry, guys. He's trying to set himself on fire today. You can sit right there, but no sticking your tail in the candle, please. Okay. Mesluda, the mother of hearth and wall. It's been about a month since you showed up here in Seafoam Bay looking for, well, really answers as to why you decided to leave your home in the first place. And here in Seafoam Bay, you found more questions than answers, really. For one, the sect devoted to Mesluda here in the Bay is not like it was at home at all. It's incredibly small. As a matter of fact, it's probably, counting you, half a dozen people, if that. It's currently run by, what's her name? 2 seconds. You pick somebody's name and then you can't remember. Sorry, 2 seconds. Okay. I'm going to put it in the chat here so I don't forget it. This little sect is run by Mother Wistrand. She's somewhere between 3 and 5 times your senior as an old, once upon a time bog elf. She's come from the swamps from the north and has kind of turned this little marshy corner of the Grey Quarter into the headquarters, or, chapel for worshippers of Mesluda here in town. The building itself is very run down. It's coming apart at the seams as a lot of the runes that were used to build and maintain it start to run dry. Masbuda nor any of the followers here are magic users themselves. All of them either abandoned the place or died out when the plague hit. So, you being here for the past month, they've really tried to lean on you to help be an extra pair of hands. You're not familiar with this rune system at all, and that's really what they need help with, but any help is good help. What does your day-to-day look like in this little corner of a more or less an empty parish?
I think there's a lot of exploring involved and lots of things to be found. Like you said, more questions than answers.
Sure.
Pretty consistently, I go to try and look at like the history of the parish and the documents they've kept in their archives. And like you said, the rune system is very confusing. But I look through those to try to read like what happened, what we can do now to restore the parish to what it once was, and hopefully someday to something greater.
Gotcha. So you've been spending a lot of time in the parish trying to reconstruct what exactly has been lost in the past 20 years or so. And there's a lot of exploring to be done. There are a lot of rooms that just got sealed off and have never been touched again. Other rooms that over the past 20 years or so have just been made inaccessible by the decay and take a lot of time to get back into. And you've had some limited success, at least in your start here, finding some of the more recent records dating to just pre-entropy, where everything is... you can see that once upon a time, the... hold on. Just need to turn... not that. You can see that once upon a time, this little temple to Masluda had probably 10 times what you do now, or 100 times actually, a couple hundred people here. It was never one of the larger ones here in town, but it definitely was a lot bigger than it was today. So let's say you found yourself a little cloister that hasn't been touched in a long time, and you're going through some of the scrolls there. And as you were dusting off these musty old scrolls, carefully going through them, sorting them based off of what they are, you get a knock on the door. Just a polite nod before Mother Wistron enters. I'm sorry, dear. I have something that I think, it's an opportunity I think you might be able to help with.
Okay, yeah, tell me more.
Well, perhaps it's better if you just come see for yourself. And to describe Mother Wistron a little bit better, she is this old, hunched-over figure. Hair looks like it hasn't been cut in 100 years, just running down past her ankles almost like a train on a dress that just kind of follows her wherever she goes.
Love that, yeah.
She's got her little cane with her, and she kind of hobble walks out the door and back what looks like the front of the building. What do you do?
Well, I follow her, and I'm looking to see what she's trying to show me. And
Alright, the cat has decided once again he needs attention. Okay, yeah, you follow her, and For as old as she is, it seems like you still manage to lose her around every corner. She just knows this place that well. But you eventually find her back in the main chapel. You cannot tell. Okay. You end up following her back to the main chapel area. And you see somebody standing at the altar, just kind of looking at everything that's sitting there. The offering plate, the idols, the candlesticks, that kind of stuff. This guy. I guess I'll find her 2 seconds. Ah, well, there he is. This guy. Tall, clean-cut figure. Someone you haven't seen around before, but he's dressed very flamboyantly in what you can only describe as upper class leisure wear, I guess is a good way of putting it. Dawn, this is Acheron. He's a tailor down at Martha's boutique. He says he's got an issue that he needs help sorting out. I should suppose and he cuts her off just gently. Hi, my name is Acheron, as she said, and yes, I am a tailor down at Martha's boutique, but my real trade is all things magical. I've come today because I have a small problem with someone who used to be a devoted follower of this church. And long story short, I've got people that have been trying to find him. Unfortunately, things have become a little bit more serious than I intended. And now it seems that they're in need of backup. I can't do this quite by myself. And knowing that he used to be a follower of this church, I decided to pop in and see if maybe you would be able, at least someone here would be willing to do me, and by extension the city, a favor by helping out an old patron. Is that something you're capable of doing? I would ask Wistrin here, but it's gonna require sprier legs than hers or mine.
Understood. Yeah, I'm happy to help. Skilled in diplomacy, and anything I can do to help a follower or just someone in the community.
Okay, good. Trust me, it will be worth your time. There is an offering to the church, but also you individually for helping me out. Make me a yes. I'm trying to remember which. I would like you to make me it'd be a perception check. Actually, hold on. My other players here. For words, intent behind words. Am I right in thinking that's perception, or is that insight?
Let me check, because I have a feat that specifically deals with that.
Yes, please.
And I think it tells us what it is, because I have lie to me.
Oh, it depends on
Excuse me.
if he's being deceptive.
Yeah, you use they have to make a deception check against the target's perception DC.
Yeah, so I think you, as the
So that
NPC,
sounds
would
Me
make
as
a
the
check.
DM gets to-
Perception check.
Because if you take the skill feat lie to me, you can use your deception DC instead of your perception DC to determine if someone's lying to you.
So it would be a perception DC then.
Yup, which I think is 10 plus the bonus.
Well, sure, but it's
Yes.
going to be his deception versus
Yeah.
her perception. Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
So
If you want to do
yes,
it the other way, that would make the most sense.
it would here. But yes, please go ahead and make me a perception.
Okay.
It should be on the main page. On the left-hand side, there's a little D20 next. If you can see it.
The dice image.
Yes.
Okay. Clicking on it.
Oh, that's weird. Let me make sure you're the owner.
Okay.
Yeah, you're the owner, so. But yeah,
Yes.
it's on the character tab, right?
Oh. Sorry.
And then on the left. No, you're good.
I'm trying. Oh, there it is. Perception has a dice and an eye with a line through it.
Right. It's got the arm. Yeah, there's your armor class on the left-hand side of your sheet, and then 2 below that, there's a little die under the word that says perception.
Okay, sorry, I'm still looking.
No, you're fine.
I can.
Wait, is it the... So is it in the menu on the right, but it's one of those tabs? Or is it...
Oh, it'll be on the left-hand side
Character
of the
sheet
screen.
will be on the left-hand side of the screen. For all.
It is in that area.
Under the
It
word
is the third
Pathfinder.
tab.
It can be in any of the tabs.
I provided a screenshot.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, I have to do it at work all the time.
I'm sorry. Is this? Are you on?
Oh, I see.
Are you on the character sheet on your VTT on the virtual tabletop?
Oh, well, that would probably help. Yeah, we should probably make sure we specify. Also,
I'm
just so you know,
sorry.
you don't have a weapon other than a dagger. I don't know if you're supposed to have a weapon or not.
Supposed
You
to.
would
I
probably
just
have
saw
another
as a
weapon
screenshot.
with your holy armament.
You
Okay.
have a dagger, a shield, and a forked bipod. I don't know if that's your weapon.
I think it... yeah, I think I messed that up.
It's all good. I can get you. Were you planning on using a longsword?
Yeah.
Okay. Sword and board. There's no harm in that at all.
Okay, so I'm trying to look where I can see this screen. It might be... Because right now I'm just on the main, where the picture of that guy is.
Oh, you can close it if you need to.
I got you. I got you.
Oh, are you on your phone?
I am on my laptop on this, and then I'm on Discord on my iPad, and then the game.
Screenshot incoming.
Yeah, up there.
Ah, okay. Okay, here we
Yeah,
go.
that's what I
tab.
meant by the third tab with like the person.
Yeah,
icon.
sorry.
Yeah, okay. Alright, I got it. Alright, and then I click perception. Alright, now we click the dice. Like you said, under perception.
Yes, go right
Okay.
ahead. It should jump straight into the thing. Hey. Yes. You're not able to put your finger quite on it. You feel like he's beating around the bush a little bit, in that he's not putting everything out on the table.
Right. Not telling the full story.
Right. But, you know, outside of that, it's kind of hard to say. But,
Alright.
first things first. He reaches into a pocket in his jacket and pulls out a medallion. It's a simple gold chain, and basically it's a jewel set into this medallion. Big old, it's kind of a black crystal that's got some, somebody that knows what word I'm talking about here.
Black crystal with an eye in it. Shimmer.
No, it's moonstone. I forget.
Oh,
the word.
moonstone.
It's oh, come on, you guys.
Sheen? Shimmer?
Pearlescent?
Is it opal?
Yes.
No,
Opalescent?
it's the effect you get on, like, if you're looking at the color black through a polarized lens. It's got that sheen to it. The
Iridescence?
iridescent. There we go. Thank you. Yeah, it's this black gem with an iridescent sheen to it. He's like, where we're going, you're going to want to keep this on you.
Alright.
You don't have to wear it, but it needs to be in contact with you.
Okay.
I'm going to explain more on the way as we go, he says, turning and swiftly walking down the steps from the altar towards the front entrance of the temple. And he's halfway there before he turns and... I'm sorry, did I need to let you grab something first, or kind of just trails off?
Definitely want to go get my pack that has some pretty basic supplies in it, and then...
Oh, yes, that's fine. That's more than fine.
Yeah.
Please, go right ahead.
Right. So I grabbed the pack. Sure I have everything in it. I didn't bring much with me on this journey, but I do have a few things. And I do, of course, I have my dagger, quartz bipod, and then my shield.
Hey, you needed a weapon, and someone said, what if I take this thing I already have to have for, cartography, and turn it into a weapon? But, yes. Okay, so... On
Yeah.
and why... Come on. There we go. And basically he is he's speed walking down this trail. You have to hurry to catch up with him. As he goes, okay, so you've heard of a Sentinel Isle, right?
I've heard of them, but I guess I've never seen one myself.
Oh no! It's not an isle full of sentinels. It's that little island in the middle of the bay that's kind of perpetually surrounded by fog. The quarantine zone.
Yes.
Yes. Well, I've got paperwork from, and he's just beating feet down this trail, kind of broken into a jog at this point. I've got paperwork that's going to get you past the guards on the border of the quarantine zone. My people are in there, and they're following the other guy who went in there. And long story short, I need you to go in there. I need you to catch up with them. Get some support if needed. The guy you're looking for, his name is Volk. Volk thought he was going in to find a cure for entropy in the quarantine zone. He really should have thought that one through. But he's made the mistake of going in there, and if he comes out with whatever he thinks is the cure, is going to kill us all. So they're going in there to stop that from happening. But I need you to let them know they can't touch it. They literally they can't touch it. All right, I cannot explain any more than that because I don't exactly know myself, but they cannot touch it or get touched by it. If you know what I. Anyway, he's got you basically jogging along the coast at this point. You see up in the distance there is this checkpoint that you've probably passed by several times. Never really thought much of it because there's no traffic going towards it. But he takes the right turn and, is walking towards this more or less a wooden barricade set up on the beach that connects this narrow strip of the sandbar more or less to the island. He's just so. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Well, see, yeah, you're asking a bit more of me than what I thought, which is about what I suspected. But I'm happy to help regardless, especially if lives are in danger.
That's great, because lives are very much in danger. I'm being completely serious. If that thing gets off the island, we're all screwed, okay? Perfect. I'll triple your rate. I just do not let that thing off the island. And furthermore, if any of them get touched by that thing, they can just never leave. I'm just gonna be honest, they can't leave.
Good God.
Yeah, no, they can't leave. Because they just can't. I don't know how else to explain it. They just can't. Okay, so steps up, right as the guard is stepping forward from off this barricade. Sorry, quarantine, I can't let anybody in. And he turns and, no, it's fine, I've got the paperwork right here. You see basically a big old wax stamp that's got the crown's emblem right on the front of it. This is all you need. He hands it to the guard. Guard opens it, reads it, and goes, "Fuck. You're like the third group tonight." What do you mean the third group tonight? Says, yeah, you're like the third group tonight coming with official order. What is the crown even doing? What's the point of a quarantine zone if you're just going to let everybody onto the island? I'm sorry. You said 3 groups? Yes. Some people that have got some signets. You guys, and 15 minutes before 6 more people with a letter claiming to be, from the king to stop the first people going in, which, I mean, they're dead anyway. It just... he turns and goes, so, very quietly so the guard can't hear. You need to keep that medallion on you at all times. You don't know this about... okay, so the plague, that nasty thing, it feeds on magic. Magic that magic users tend to have in droves. And that right there is just a giant battery. It'll feed on that instead of you until the battery runs out. And then, it'll feed on you. So, just keep that on you. I would go with you, but, that's my last one. That was for emergencies, and this is an emergency, so...
Understood. I was holding on to it and examining it, but I go ahead and put it on myself and prepare to face whatever lays ahead.
Great, perfect. Here. He's reaching, checking his pockets, and eventually he pulls out a, he pulls out, what, it's a compass. Just a little compass, and he's like, you're gonna want this. This will make your life real easy. It points to Okay, it points to a lot of things, but it's gonna point you to where the group is. Just follow that, and you'll be just fine. Okay. And mind the monsters.
Oh boy.
It's no big deal. You'll be just fine. You'll be just fine.
All right.
So, yeah, with that, he turns, and just like that, it's gone. And the guard's kind of looking at you, and the guy, Acheron, who's just left, and he's like, they just get weirder and weirder, don't they?
Truly.
Anyway, sign your name out, and, well, whatever you're doing over there, good luck.
All right. Thank you. And I sign my name as he said, and march right in, ready to face it.
So use the, and just to provide a little context with the sign-out sheet, there's a lot of names from today. There's yours at the tail end, and then 6 John Smiths, and then 3 more people before that who've actually got different names. Someone named Oren Wildgrasp. Actually, no, 4 names. Oren Wildgrasp. There is Damien Darren Devlin. There is Alex Cooper. God, I realize that's Alice Cooper. Oh. That's
You
bad,
forgot.
dude. I forgot.
Because then we have Sly Cooper. That's the other one.
Yeah, I forgot about that. And then just someone named Jack. That's all they put down, Jack. But so yeah, you sign your name and step on through to the sandbar, and it is a straight shot from here to, well, basically the other end of this little sandbar is dominated by a big old building. It's a, what do you want to call it? It's a toll house is what it is.
Okay.
I'm assuming you make your way towards it. And I'm going to need another perception check.
Right. Know if it's safe to enter. Okay.
Excuse me. Okay, 17. Perfect. Good. So, as you approach these giant double doors, almost more portcullises, you can see that this door is dilapidated and damaged. It's got a big old hole, just big enough for a person to squeeze through, in the center of one of them on the right. Of the one on the right. And on to your left, catching your eye, is a small red feather that's been attached to the lid that seems to go up to a higher floor. Both ways look accessible to you. So what's the plan?
While the hole in the door might be more obvious, I will say the rotten wood and everything makes me hesitant to enter. Looking for a higher, quicker entrance may be the way of the feather. So,
Okay.
I think I would like. Yes.
Alrighty. So, this is where we're going to have you make one of 2 checks. You can either make me an acrobatics or an athletics, because it's gonna take one of those 2 to pull yourself up this knotted rope.
I'd say athletics.
Okay, well, on your character sheet, there is a tab called Proficiencies, and in there is a little button you can press.
Okay, the dice next to acrobatics.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, there it goes. 18. Good. Good. I am so glad that you passed this DC. Fortunately for you, someone has put all of these knots in this rope at even intervals as you climb that make it easy to get a hold of. And you've managed to shuffle your way up this rope. 1, then 2, and up to the 3rd story. And you pull yourself up, and you find yourself standing, well, you think it might have been a finished 3rd floor once upon a time, but now it's mostly just rafters and beams.
Okay. Wow. Typically the beams carry more rafters. Either way, I think I'd probably look for where the beams or the rafters cross the most or look the sturdiest and probably try to hop my way across to a bigger landing. Yeah.
That's probably pretty good, dressed in, I think you're in half plate or are you in full plate?
I've got the chest plate.
Just the chest plate. But yeah, still carrying some weight with you. It's probably for the best as you work your way through the jungle gym of beams and supports. As you're walking, I mean, it's hard to keep quiet up here. You're doing your best. You hear something way down below. You think on the main floor. Something big. As you work your way across the center, to the center of this building, you see you can stare straight down all the way to the 1st floor. A big, long aisle, more or less. You think this is probably where they would have driven the carriages in to be inspected and then, pay the taxes on whatever they were bringing in and then driven. But as you look down there, you can see an awful lot of broken things. From up here, I mean, it could be furniture, bones, brick, who knows? But slowly shifting through the rubble, it's a massive figure.
Well, looking down there, I'm certainly surprised by what I see. Hesitant to jump down and attack. I may just keep observing, but I also need to worry about where my people are that I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Are they higher or are they down there with that thing?
Your compass is pointing actually basically to the other end of the building, and you can tell even though that this compass is a 2D kind of thing, as you tilt it, it can give you kind of that 3rd dimension just a little bit of where they are. It doesn't look like they're down at your feet. It looks like they're through this building and to the other side.
Okay. Well, when it comes to getting out of the building, I suppose, is that a I have to go down, or do I see some sort of pathway?
So, looking through the rafters all the way to the other end of the building, you do see what looks to be like a broken arm. And because you're asking for it specifically, you do see, it might be the trick of the light, but you think you see another small red feather attached to something.
Alright. Wow. The feather did me well before, so I would like to follow that intuition and try to get across to the window.
You are making your way across. Again, doing your best to be quiet. It almost feels like this thing down there is following your footsteps and staying right below you. As you make it to the other side and find finally a sturdy platform. And yes, this red feather is indeed attached to another knotted rope that's been passed down the other side. You can look down, now that you're kind of in the moonlight, and see this thing in all of its horror. This, you don't even want to call it a skeleton, because it's not really. It's this knotted mass of almost wood and tendril woven together into this giant thing. It's not... you don't know how to describe it, but this thing of teeth and vines is just staring straight at you, down 3 stories.
I've caught its gaze. I'm curious. Looking at the size of it, I do wonder why it hasn't lunged or attempted something like that. If it could. But I suppose if I try to jump down, like straight down on top of it, I feel like that won't go well.
I was about to be like, let's just get another character sheet ready.
It would definitely be one of the decisions of all.
I am curious though, because if I just try to keep going and go down this rope on the other side, can I see kind of the entrance on the other side? Is it open? Is there a wall there?
That's a great question. So, you can look down, and you, from your vantage point on kind of either side as you're looking, it seems that the door is still holding sturdy.
Yeah, then, given the size of the thing and my position and where I am, I think I would like to take my chances and just slowly climb out that window and get the heck out of it.
That's a great idea. You lower yourself down the other side of the building, rappelling down this knotted rope. And as you get to the ground, you find you're just a couple of feet off the ground and have to drop to your feet. And looking at this door, you can see, yes, it is sturdy-ish, but it has bowed out as if whatever came, at some point it's tried to burst through it. And there's a fist-size hole that has an orange eye staring at you through To this point, you remember you never did discuss rates with Acheron.
Yeah. Whatever it is, it better be a good triple. Quadruple at this point, honestly. I was gonna ask if I could listen at the door, but since there's a hole in it and I can straight up see it.
Yep. It's not. It's just sitting there, just watching.
Well, stab it in the eye, I feel like would be a venture that maybe might not work for me, but
It might make things difficult for people down the line, potentially.
right. Seeing
I
as
mean, you do you.
I am curious, but I do think about the effects that this could have on someone else, and then later on coming back this way, if it remembers me, that might not go well. So,
That's a good point.
yeah. Think best choice at this time is to slowly back away. Maintain eye contact, but slowly back away for a while before dashing off in the direction I need to go in.
Perfect. All right. I have gotten us moved over to a more detailed map of Central Isle. Maybe. Because I can see it's loaded in on the stream PC, but mine is still in. You turn and realize you've... What's that?
I see the map.
Okay. I may have to reload myself. But you turn and find yourself basically in a whole new world. The fog surrounding Sentinel Isle was mostly impenetrable. You were never able to see anything around it. Whatever magic barrier was set up to prevent, the quarantine from, breaking is incredibly strong. And you realize you're standing almost like a metal jungle. Think in downtown Manhattan. The buildings just rising up around you, 20, 30, 40 stories. All of it built of stone and steel and glass. Some of the lighting even, still running even 20 years later. And other things, too. I think I've described this to the other players as threads, almost. Kind of this wispy, thread-like fog that kind of coats everything. It kind of pools around your ankles, and you feel the medallion against your chest start to get cold.
Alright. Well, I keep my guard up because I take that as a sign to be cautious. I am in awe of what I
Alrighty.
see, but very cautious.
Gotcha. So, with your compass and your nerves of steel, presumably, you set out into the great unknown, compass in hand. We're going to cut for just a minute over to the rest of our group. So, the four of you have just finished healing the Clown Prince of Crime.
God damn it, now I have to hit it again. One sec.
Uh-oh. And have discovered that the Jack of Kings is, in fact, not who he says he is. And you have the prince with you. That one. The one that's like the kid still,
The
kind
Prince.
of. Yeah. Not Prince, the Prince. Or the artist formerly known as
Formerly
Prince
known as
either.
Prince. I mean, that would be even more shocking because at that point, I'm calling it a zombie and I'm hitting it.
but he's managed to stand himself up, dust himself off. We should keep going. And remind me, how did you guys uncover his disguise?
He got his ass beat in combat, and when
But how did you
Alex?
deactivate his? Yeah,
Alex
disguise.
went to touch him, and it realized that where his shoulder should be, there was nothing there because it was all
Yeah.
an illusory disguise.
But remind me how. I think once he was unconscious, it dropped, didn't it?
Yeah, I think that was it.
Yes.
That was it. So he goes and puts, basically stands up, dusts himself off.
And then he's back to this. I think we need to get moving.
Arn
I'll
looks
let
to
it
the other
slide.
two very. Arn doesn't know what to think in this situation because this is a lot. This is officially a lot.
Yeah, but we already agreed that we were going to go in, so.
Look, we don't have time to go back for you guys to drop me off and pretend you're being good babysitters. We've got time for one shot. That's it.
Just so you know, he still has all the debuffs of being dead. You might need to fix that.
What are you talking about? I'm fine.
On his
He
portrait.
says. Yeah.
You both still have wounded.
Damn, he is a little hurt though. Okay, so we. Oh, do I have to undo all of them?
Yeah, well, I think if you undo, like, the dead one, it should remove all the other statuses, like unconscious and stuff.
There we go. Okay.
Yeah.
But he will be
He's no longer
wounded
prone.
one.
Yeah. Alright. So, yeah, he
So dead.
I'm not dead. And neither are the rest of you.
Well, speak for yourself.
Most we need to get going.
Yeah.
as he looks back at this great abyss that you guys have, you know, sat yourself in front of for a moment.
I have this feeling we should just take a few moments to idle until someone catches up. No. Yeah, let's get out of here.
How bad, is there an easier way? Or do we need to, investigate this giant gaping hole? Because my what's-it can fly.
We already know it goes. We already know it goes straight to the Underdark. Under Bay.
Under Bay, Underdark, same thing.
The great cavern underneath the bay.
But how do we know if we're going to end up in a place we want to be within the Underbay?
He just shakes his head.
No, you don't understand. Volk said he was headed to the Lighthouse, so that's where we probably need to go. Another day, we may have the battery to get down there, but not right now.
Yeah, it's actually a good idea.
Actually, it probably is smart enough to throw Rankle into a deep, dark abyss. You might like that.
I can't do it like you can. That one right there. But as you guys are discussing this, you have Joker. Ah, damn it. I made the Joker joke and now I can't stop. You have... Yeah, right. You have Jack kind of hold up his hand and go, "You hear that?"
Hear what?
It's this slow, consistent stepping. on Flagstone.
I pull out my kill the new party member gun.
Is it coming from behind us or in front of us?
From behind you.
Oh wait, 6 people. We did totally murder like 5 people earlier.
Yeah, one of them just ran off.
I just remembered why there was a group of 6 people. You said behind?
Mm-hmm.
Halt. Show yourself.
More assassins.
Says Jack into the darkness. Now, we're going to cut back to Dawn. Dawn, you've been following your compass as best you can, but as you can see from the map, the main roads aren't letting you go exactly where you need to go. To be fair, you've been finding reasons to get distracted along the way. Dead bodies that have been here for decades that are nothing more than skeletons. I was about to say skeletons. Skeletons. Strange root-like growths coming up from the ground, engulfing entire buildings. Sometimes shadows playing tricks on your mind. Sometimes they're not shadows. But you find yourself sticking to the lighted sections of the road has kept you mostly safe. But now you hear a voice from the darkness.
Halt. Show yourself.
Alright.
Considering those are 2 different orders, you know. Oh yes, the compass is pointed straight from the, where the voice is coming from, but it's given you 2 conflicting orders. They're halt and show yourself. They're not very good at this, apparently.
Alright. I do halt, and I call out, which is it?
It's good. Who's there?
Alright. So, I do speak. I introduce myself. My name is Don Morrow, and I've been sent in here with a message for someone who has entered.
A message from who?
I believe it was 3 party members. Let's see. I didn't exactly confirm who it was, but I do know the name of the person who sent me.
Who sent you?
The Akram. Ekaron, yep. And I have a medallion to prove it that I can show you if you will allow me to approach.
Well, Jack looks at the 3 of you. Levi.
Come forward.
All right.
Yeah, what he said.
We're not going to get this done standing around waiting to decide on whether someone should come to us.
All right. I place the medallion in my hand so they can see it, and I approach cautiously, not knowing exactly what type of people I'm approaching.
Go ahead and describe Dawn to your new party members.
All right. I am a seer elf, 6 feet tall, young in age, but it's kind of hard to tell if she's 200 and something or maybe just less than 100.
Right.
Yeah.
Somewhere between like a decade and 10.
Yeah. It's fine. But yeah. All right, I've got my armor and my shield, is displayed. I do have both my hands up because I want to seem peaceful. And, well, yeah, just kind of an elf lady.
With
I guess
a breastplate and a shield.
Mm-hmm. I do have a dagger at my hip, and then the bipod's probably across my back at this point.
Gotcha. And you see 4 figures. I will have them describe themselves to you so you know what you're looking at. Let's start with Devil.
Oh, he's medium-sized, well, a Nephilim, quote-unquote, tiefling. Shh, we didn't say that.
Oh no.
He's got shock white hair, among mostly black. He's got kind of pale skin and pointy ears.
Gotcha. What about Alex?
Alex is normally would be like this big burly, almost looks like a dock worker, except currently right now he is encased in an armor of stone, so almost like a stone golem, but you see glimpses of a man in behind each of the pieces. I mean, right now there's really not much to describe except a man just covered in stone-like armor, or armor like stone.
What about Orin?
But no weapons.
Arn is the shortest of these three, and at first Arn seems like just a rather pale-skinned human, until you notice that one of Arn's eyes is a faintly shimmering violet, while the other is a solid Vanta black, as like no light escapes from the solid black eye. Wearing a slightly too large two-piece suit and a wide-brim, dusty old, well-worn, beat-up, wide-brim farming hat. In one hand he's holding a sickle, while around him, crawling up onto his back and then curling around him like a boa, is a... You don't know what to call it. It is long, it is furry, mostly. In places it looks like the fur has patched off. It has the head of either a ferret or a cat, maybe. But it's walking around on dozens of chicken legs.
There you have it.
Mm-hmm.
And finally, Jack. You don't know him at that yet, but yeah, Jack standing there in between these three. Tall, lithe figure dressed in black. Pretty much all black, from what look like jeans to boots, his jacket and shirt, and he's wearing a pair of red sunglasses. He looks at you and...
So you have a message from Echo. What message?
The message I carry is that the cure you're seeking is not, in fact, a cure.
I think we knew that one, didn't we?
He
We're
says,
not the ones looking
at...
for a cure. We're sent to try and stop the one looking for a cure because he's going to kill everyone.
Potentially, or he might find the cure. And if we happen to find the cure while we're finding him, then we found the cure.
Yeah.
I'm pretty certain if there were a cure in this district, it would have been found already.
I mean, not many other people coming here.
Understood.
I mean, speak for yourself, but I'm pretty familiar with the place.
Yeah, well, yeah. Stops himself before he says anything. He's about to be like, yeah, when you were a kid.
Can't reveal his secret to random people now.
So he looks Dawn up and down, and
You look like you're dressed for a fight. But you are backup.
Correct. I'm here to support, but also here to keep you all out of danger. Because if the cure is so, as you all call it, it's not a cure, is even so much as touched, it will release, like, you'll be trapped here, and then it will release unspeakable horrors, from what I understand.
Oh. Well, that's just lovely.
So you're
Whoa.
saying there is a cure?
The cure is not a cure. So much, it's more the harbinger of destruction, and not to be trifled with, or even so much as touched.
Ominous.
So
Devlin
you know,
points
I
to each
said-
of the members. Devlin points to everybody in the party one by one. Devlin, Oren, Jack, and Alex. Nice to meet you. You're on the same job we're doing. Let's start moving.
You can walk and talk at the same time.
Yeah,
That
that's
led me for the best. We're on a bit of a time crunch.
Oh. And Oren reaches around their neck and pulls off this. It's longer than he is tall, and he holds it out like a baby cat as it dangles to the ground, staring at Dawn with these eyes that are black with these, like, faintly glowing yellow centers, and it grins with. They look like they should be sharp teeth, but they've been worn down. And he's like, "This is Rankle." No, I don't know what he is.
Nice to meet you, Rankle, and nice to meet the rest of you.
Trust me, this thing doesn't die. We've
you
I mean,
made the mistake
there's
of
been attempts.
saying hi to it. It's
No, he doesn't die. He just turns into leaves and mud. Trust me, I've tried to kill him a lot.
that is probably the best thing you could say to someone that you've just met. Then again, it's right on brand for Oren.
yeah.
Here's my friend. I try to kill him all the time, but it never works.
Mom keeps sending me her really weird dog.
Keep having to babysit this dog. I don't know
Right
why.
in the backyard.
Ah, it's
It looks-
back.
Looks like grandma.
Jesus.
You know,
Alright, so
Oren has
we're
kids.
walking and talking.
Yeah, Oren has
Yeah.
kids. They could say, "Looks like grandma." The fucking thing.
I think the stone shifts to stop covering my head, so at least that way she knows I'm human.
Right, not a golem, yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, sorry for the appearance. We were just attacked by assassins, and I figure it's probably best to keep this going until we're out of here.
So you guys turn and walk, and I can describe this to you guys as you skirt around it. Dawn, there's a giant hole in the ground, right where you guys are. On the map, it's the big star that marks where an estate is, or was, in this case. But yeah, there's no bottom to that hole. It looks like the earth has just opened up to swallow whatever was there whole. But you guys keep on walking.
Oh, and as we walk,
Here, one second.
Rankle crawls up under Oren's hat without disturbing the hat at all. Like, it doesn't shift. It's almost as if Rankle completely flattens out to slide up under the hat and somehow fits under there despite being 6-7 feet long.
I pretend like I did not see that because it kind of freaked me out.
Welcome to the club. We all pretend like we don't see it.
We all pretend that Rankle's not here. So, Acheron sent you to help us. And Acheron sent you to help us. Looking to Alex. I don't think Acheron trusts us.
Yeah, it does seem like he has very little faith.
Him, little faith? What?
It's not like one of the first things that I did when I came into town was get hooked up with all of you guys and end up burning down a building.
That's true.
To be fair, the bad guys are the ones who burned it down.
Yeah,
you
and
just
I mean,
set off the powder keg.
I did not. Points to Alex.
I need someone to roll me a d10.
Oh.
What? Why did?
Yeah!
Uh-oh.
Why did I hear Rowan through stream, but I didn't hear him on Discord? What?
Huh?
I heard you go, oh boy, from stream. But I didn't hear you say it in Discord.
Huh. Well, I either rolled the best or the worst. No in between.
That tracks.
Hey, I was doing pretty good Monday.
So, it takes you guys 1 hour to traverse your way the bottom to the tip of the isle.
That could be a real day.
Sticking to the sunlight, you manage to sticking to the street light, you guys manage to avoid anything unfortunate. Hold on a second. I apologize. I mowed today, and now I'm regretting it. So, you guys reach what looks like a small estate, but behind that, a lighthouse. This thing has got to be 150 feet tall. Definitely tall enough to send out its beacon. That is dormant for, miles when it was active.
Now remember, everybody, bad luck to kill a seabird.
Fortunately for you, there are no seabirds. Nothing.
Lobster.
No, I don't. Never liked the lobster. Anyway. You guys make your way up to the base of the lighthouse. Daniel, did you see my message?
No. Message.
You still got to knock off at 8:30?
Yeah, 8:30, 8:45, as long as I can be leaving the house at 9.
Okay.
Which I can be I'm already dressed, so I can be pretty quick.
Alrighty. Well, then we are going to have some fun. Because as you step up to the lighthouse, Okay, you can sit down there. That was always allowed. No, not on my lap. The cat's back. I think he's driven the other person in the house insane, so now he's come to check on me. But as you step down into Yeah, as you step up to the lighthouse, you find that the staircase leading up has just completely fallen apart. Just completely eroded. But there's a staircase down.
I mean, I could recreate the staircase going up if we really wanted to, but it really seems like we're supposed to go down.
That's up to you.
No, because then we would assume whoever came here probably would have had to have only gone down as well.
Oh yeah, somebody was here before you guys. Everybody make perception checks.
Oh, look at me being so awesome. Reminding the DM of really important things. And rolling a 20. Okay, look, listen, stop. I was trying to show off.
And I think I need one more from...
Yeah, you were trying. Listen, talk shit, get hit.
Dawn able to find it?
Yeah, I found it. I guess just.
Oh, almost had that natural 20. Hey, there we go.
Me.
Okay,
Big man.
okay.
Big man.
So, each of you spot something different. Let's start with Alex. Hey, Alex.
Yeah.
You feel it in your feet more than you see it. But you can feel something in front of the entrance. In the
Oh.
dirt. It feels hard and disc-shaped.
Like, am I standing on it? Kind of
No,
thing?
it's just like a foot or two in
Feeling.
front of you.
Oh. It's a mine. But I'll hold my hand out. But first, let's see what the others just see.
Okay. Oren, you spot on the frame of the doorway some small... It's not even like a cylinder so much, maybe a small vial. You catch just a hint of the shimmer in the light off this small vial hooked up to some sort of device. Are you back, computer? Nope. Well, we will...
Oh.
And it died. How you doing, computer? Oh, well, that sucks, because, computer was next, and computer was going to notice that... Well, I'm gonna wait until he gets back, but... Dawn, you notice just inside the threshold of the door is a backpack just sitting up propped up next to the pole where the staircase leading up used to be. It looks well worn, and unlike everything else in this room, looks like it was put there recently. We'll continue. When he comes back, he comes back.
Okay. Maybe the person we're after left that behind.
Maybe. What
Yeah.
happens next?
There's something in the ground up ahead.
There's something on the door, too.
The stones, they speak to me, no?
Well, that's wood. You're not a woodmancer, just a stonemancer.
Well, yeah, you said it was in the dirt, right?
Oh, yeah, that one, yeah. You can see that.
Would like to send Rankle forward to go and collect the little vial for me.
Okay. I'm.
Oh,
well,
there he
hello,
is.
Computer.
Oh, finally.
You were just about to come find out that Rankle got blown up.
Again?
It happens.
Hey, I have something
It-
for that now. To help.
Help him blow up, or help him from getting blown up?
To help him from getting blown up. It's called Phase Familiar.
Gotcha. Computer, you notice around. We're not gonna say arranged because they couldn't have been arranged like this, right? But posted kind of around in a semicircle around the threshold to the doorway seem to be, well, they're not exactly bodies, more like piles of bones. So, what are we doing?
Get back into the game. Might have to boot me out of Seafoam Bay.
Sure, I can.
Oh.
I can ban you. Perfect. There we go. All right, but so first we're gonna have Rankle cross the threshold to look at the thing, or
You said it
how we
was
doing
on the
this?
threshold, right?
So think of it like the door frame. It's in like the upper right-hand corner, wedged into the corner of the door
Oh, it's
frame.
wedged into it. For some reason, I thought it was hanging off of it.
No.
Well, in that case, if it's not in an easy-to-reach place, it probably doesn't send Rankle.
Okay.
Though it is nice that we have a more complicated mage hand.
Right. But what are we doing first?
Someone's warned us that they stepped on a landmine.
Well, no, that's I already said.
You said there's something underneath the ground.
Yeah, I said there's something up ahead under the dirt.
Yep.
I mean, I don't know what it is. I just
He hasn't
But is it
stepped on
under the-
anything.
Oh, I thought he stepped on it.
Nope, not yet. Had he rolled lower than 20, he would have, but, you know.
let's see. Well,
I
how?
think us all rolling so well, it made me like retroactively think that all of us shit talking Daniel
Oh,
that he actually
Wait.
rolled bad.
Okay. So I can actually do something. So because I am Earth kineticist, I will use my base kinesis boop, to then move the dirt and stone off of whatever is being covered. So I'll just like
Oh, you're
reach
gonna-
out my hand, just unbury it.
You have to do something.
Will it explode? We'll find out.
Well, because you're removing the pressure that's already on the trigger. But Dawn, I don't know why I was rolling as Dawn, but
Huh, I just realized I can just create water and earth. Nice.
you reach out your hand and do the Jedi Force thing. Coming out of the ground is a contraption unlike anything you've seen before. It's a wide, flat disc, about a foot in diameter, with a big ol' knob, kind of button thing sticking out the top. It is kind of a rusty, dark olive colored. Looks for the life of you like a tin of, I mean, you name it, a tin of something. It's just been buried, and it's got this knob sitting out the top of it.
Huh. Someone was trying to hide something.
What happens now?
Well, we have to get there somehow. Oh, shit. 1 sec. My mic is falling off.
You're good. Devlin? What are we doing?
What did Devlin see again? Or did you get to that?
Bones around the corner.
Oh, right, bones. Okay.
Kind of it's in front of the entrance, but it's arranged in kind of a semicircle. They're not arranged because they can't be arranged, but if they were, they would look like that. You know. Hint, hint.
I pointed out to everybody as well.
I figured.
There seems to be something bad going on over there. Reloading and reloading. Hoping it'll let me join the game session again.
That is
Doesn't want to work with me.
because it's kicked you, but then I reload and it unkicks you. Here, what we're going to do is we're going to shut down Forge for a second. Alrighty, so we're going to do that real fast, and everyone will have to log back in for a second.
Game world is shutting down.
Yes. Give me a second and I'll have it right back up. But yes, so you have that pointed out to you. What are we doing about the rest of the things we see?
Well, it's pretty obvious that this place is very, very, very trapped.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to think of a way to get around all the traps without just going into the traps.
Well, so you've already dug up one. Alright, everybody should be able to log back in.
There we go.
But where there's one landmine, there are many landmines.
You've got a mine seeker.
I mean, I can just create stones and drop them up to 45 feet away.
I could also try to phase bolt the vial. What do we think of that, team?
You want to destroy it?
What do we think of that, team?
I mean, it's just a vial, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's connected to a contraption.
Oh,
yeah,
right.
and it's lodged in the door frame.
Does phase
makes
bolt
me
cost you, or is that?
It's a cantrip.
Okay.
How far away from the door are we? With that he's about to phase bolt.
You guys are about 15 feet away. But these skeletons are ringed. Basically, you're inside of this semicircle of skeletons, right?
Yeah, I'd like to step
If we
outside
back
of that.
out, if we back out of the skeleton range, am I still within 30 feet?
Yes.
Yeah, I say we back up away from the death circle.
Yeah, probably a good idea.
Absolutely.
We step outside of the bone zone.
Okay.
Yeah, I will phase bolt the spot because the bolt can specifically go through solid objects.
Well, good to know. Well, you decide to step out. All 5 of you. I think there's 5 of you now.
We find out that
Yep.
you were supposed to be in the circle.
It's a teleportation circle that sucks in everything and
Ah,
kills everything outside.
right. Just like, which scary movie is that? No. It shoots from the back and then it shoots from the front. The gun shoots backwards first and then forward. Anyway.
I know that joke, but I don't remember where it's from.
But you step outside of the circle, launch your phase bolt. You hit it dead on. Actually, did you roll an AC 20 hit for that?
Uh,
I'm joking. I'm joking.
what's my bone? I would only. If I took a 10 on it, it would be a 21.
Just giving you a hard time. But phase bolt flies true, hits it. The vial shatters. And these 6 piles of bones raise up one at a time as turrets. And they each launch into this semicircle a different spell.
Well,
Huh.
The first one
thank God we
is
stepped out.
first one's a fireball. Then the second one is a cone of cold.
Oh.
The third one is chain lightning. Fourth one is a wall of water that washes over it. The fifth one is a gas of cloud kill.
Oh my god.
The sixth one pops up, and you just hear a screech from it, and then they all disintegrate and just float away in the slowly moving current.
Huh. You know, to think I was about to send Rankle into that.
Well, you guys were inside of it too.
Yeah.
TPK.
Well,
it
I
would have
want
been
you to
a
know that was like a 3rd level spell, a 6th level spell, another 3rd level spell, like a 7th level spell.
let's see what happens with looking at the metal plate. This let's see, 50 feet.
oh
Or did the metal plate just get disintegrated there?
Yeah.
no, it's still sitting there, and it's just sitting there.
What's the door looking like?
What
The door and the
door?
wall are both fine.
Damn.
Yeah, I'll somehow magically. Oh, actually, it can be water
I
or
mean,
stone.
you've brought it up to the surface. It's not anchored to anything anymore.
Yeah, I'll still try to shoot at it because I can use the propulsive trait. I think that's worse.
Okay. You guys are. Oh, let's see.
I'm just
30.
thinking.
You guys are how far away again?
Oh, I can do it from 50 feet.
Yeah, we'd
So
probably
back up.
even further just to be
Yeah.
safe.
I could technically shoot from 100 feet, but to keep the propulsive trait, its range increment is 50 feet.
So you're gonna back up to shoot?
Yeah,
this
I'll be
thing?
like, here,
Yeah.
back up. If it's gonna be like that again, let's make sure we're as far back as we can. If you want to even get behind me, I can try to activate whatever that's gonna do, or at least destroy it. I don't know.
Yeah.
And hold out my hand, and water will just start condensating and forming a bow and an arrow. Because I can use weapon infusion. Woo! And like I'll for the propulsive trait itself, like stone forms inside the tip of the arrow. Cause yeah, water and stone, baby, rock and stone. No. And I'll let forth an arrow of water and stone to crash into it and hopefully either, like I said, destroy it or activate it. One of the two. Or it just dents it and just sits there.
Almost think. Sorry. I'm trying to grab some numbers right now.
Oh, you good.
I'm trying to figure out if 50 feet is far enough. I'm sorry.
Womp womp.
I know. Uh, okay. So Yep, that's what we're looking at. Okay, so it's a interesting. So you manage to you hit this mine, and it goes off in a bright display of, well, actually no, it's a dark ball muddy display. There's not much flame to it, but as it launches shrapnel basically where somebody's foot would have been.
Cool.
And it's gone.
I like the fact that I turn around to face everyone, and there's just shrapnel embedded all throughout the stone. I'm fine, no damage. It's just like, yep, all clear.
It doesn't embed in you. It doesn't have quite the reach of that. It's
No,
only
I just
about
like the loose shrapnel. That's not hard enough to like hurt anyone. Just it sticks into my stone. I don't know. I just think it'd be funny. Just yep.
So
Good
covered
choice.
in shrapnel. Turn around and give everyone the thumbs up.
Shake it out. Shake, 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 shake it.
Well,
So now what?
I swear, if that backpack is a bomb.
Well, on the backpack, kind of look and see what I can do. But
Sure.
I can, yeah. I don't know if this would be helpful, but like I can do a detect magic on the backpack and see if that shows anything odd.
Yeah,
We should just explode that
that's
too.
reasonable. I mean,
blow it up too.
Okay,
Yeah.
so just click cast.
Okay. Detect magic. Alrighty. Oh, and it's a cantrip. That's great. To me, there was nothing worse than wasting a spell slot on detect magic. It's why
Yeah.
I almost never took it back in 5e.
Mm.
But being a cantrip, I mean, you can just do it over and over again.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay, I click cast of that.
Yes, yeah, it
Okay.
did. I can read it now.
All right.
So, you focus your magic. You can see, magic pop up on your party members, several of them. In fact, Jack is an entire shimmering mess of magic. Like his entire figure. Let's see.
That's suspicious.
Don't think about it.
Yeah, no. I was just trying to read. Can you tell types of magic? It doesn't look like it's allowing.
She can detect illusion magic, but only if it's a lower rank than the rank of her detect magic.
Right.
But if he's using his own level, then
no. She detects it. Trust me, it's yeah. But the backpack does not give off magic vibes.
everything around you but the backpack.
Oh yeah, I mean, shit. The lighthouse is held up by slowly decaying magic. Yeah, your other party members have magic items on them. I would be worried if you were a rogue, but you're not. So
Yeah. Okay. Well, the path is clear and there's no magic in it. It may be worth picking it up or trying to mess with it.
At least to see who it belongs to, maybe.
Yes, yeah. A name, something inside, a clue.
mm-hmm. You can go right ahead and grab that.
All right. I would like to do so. And then I open it up and peek inside.
Okay. Roll a new character. No. No, you open up the backpack, and right away you can tell whoever brought this was planning to stay here a while. It's got all sorts of rope, um, the oh gosh, the climbing spikes, pitons,
Yeah.
however you pronounce it, um,
Pythons.
pitons, um, a pick, some climbing axes, um, extra clothes, food rations, and water. I mean, everything somebody would need. Um, and then you start finding other things too, spare weapons. Before you know it, you've pulled out a second large canteen of water, and then another stack of hardtack. And it's about pulling out your second stack of 50-foot coiled rope that you realize something's up with this backpack.
Hmm.
This is a bag of holding.
Hmm.
Hmm.
And it's been covered with illusion magic to keep you from knowing it was an illusory bag of holding.
Okay.
And you think you've just about cleared out the backpack when your fingers brush against something paper. Something like a book or a journal or something like that.
Mhm.
You grab it, haul it out, and it's an unnamed journal. Open it up. Doesn't have anybody's name in the front end. And this is super crimped, small, technical looking writing that just fills the page. As you're looking through pages, you get the sense that this book belonged to a scientist, talking about shipments of various alchemical supplies, talking about conditions in their lab, and even going so far as to discuss. You can pinpoint it, I mean, roughly when this journal was, because pinpointing their work on researching a new subfield of magic. And the further you dig into this book, the more frenetic the writing gets, the smaller the text, and the harder it gets to read. Until the writing changes. It looks like there is a page that's been roughly torn out of this old handwriting. And the very next page, it's new handwriting. This handwriting seems to be from, I mean, years later. Whereas before, the journal had been discussing um, failures of several different experiments on some sort of object. They don't really go into it, they just say the object. They're seeming to test its reactivity, seeming to test its efficacy when brought into contact with other objects, that kind of thing. Until you get to the last page of this writing talks about how they think they're on the verge of a breakthrough, how they've managed to figure out a way to capture the energy coming off of this object and harness it for, well, at this point, you're not even sure what they're talking about. They're talking about the divine light and, the capturing particles coming off of this and somehow turning that into, in their words, free, unlimited energy. And then you have the torn out page and the other handwriting. Now, this handwriting is a lot more clear cut. It's a finer calligraphy that's still easy to read. It's not the technical, crimped writing of a scientist at all. This seems to be someone who was raised to write well. And similarly, this journal talks about their explorations of this place. But as the pages go on, the scrawl gets longer and wilder and more accusatory without any evidence against things in the dark trying to get this person. Before the last page, let me hopefully it shows you guys. Yes, go ahead and load that. So, anybody want to read that, or I can read it?
I don't mind.
Go right ahead.
I was tricked. The whispers in my head told me it would be here. The cure. Everything I dreamed of. A trap. They won't let me go. As hard as I fight this thing, it won't let me go. Or maybe I can't let go of it. If you're reading this, turn back now. I won't let you take it. 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 I won't let you take it.
And then they just crash out.
You gotta keep going. I won't let you take it. I won't let you take it. I will not allow you to take it. Discipline to equestiate your request.
I won't let you take it. I won't let you take it.
Okay.
I'm crashing out so hardcore.
Damn. So yeah, that's the journal in front of you. What do you do?
Sounds like a good old case of the madness, but
He got that madness I can't cure.
Are we sure we want to go? It's our only chance to find Volk, and he's really our only lead.
Oh God, I just realized. This is what he needed. This is why he needed more cowbell. Huh. I'm glad somebody got it.
Yeah,
Did have
The only cure is more cowbell. Let's see. What do we got coming up? 8 o'clock, right? Oh, all right.
It's my favorite movie. One of them.
So what now?
I mean, do we go down? Do we turn around?
It seems like our only real chance anymore is if we want to find Volk, is we have to go down. But we should take that bag with us.
yeah. I agree, and I would say down, because since there was all that climbing equipment in the bag, like, they didn't use it though, so they obviously went down themselves, and whatever's going on here.
We're going down. I'm yelling timber.
So you pack up the items, throw it in the bag. I'm just assuming Dawn's got it. Dawn, give yourself a bag of holding. I can get it for you. Bag of holding. Well, there's a bag of devouring. I don't think that's right.
There is no such thing as a bag of holding.
Well, you get a bag
Pathfinder.
of holding.
It's like,
Why?
I know it.
Why is how is a bag of devouring okay to use in Pathfinder, but a bag of holding isn't?
Because one of them
It's
has
the-
barfed fewer pieces of merchandise.
It's the spacious pouch, is what it is.
The spacious pouch. Oh my.
Yeah, there's 3 levels of it. Type 1 can hold 25 bolt. Type 2 can hold 100 or 50. 3 holds 100, and 4 holds 150 bolt.
Well, considering who owned it, it is a Type 4.
Holy shit! 150 bolt. I'm climbing
Considering
in.
Who owned it? Jesus. Now, how much does it weigh?
You have enough air for 10 minutes.
Oh god, they fixed
It's 1 bulk.
It's just 1 bolt. My gosh. This is why the economy is screwed in a lot of these systems. It's only 2,400 gold pieces.
Yeah, but bear in mind that like a gold piece is a month's
Is a
wage
year's worth. It's
for
a year.
for like a mayor or something.
Also,
Yes,
unique
yeah.
magic items can be considered a lot more rare than something like a rune that you carve on a weapon.
But then you'd assume for them to be as appropriately expensive for as rare as they are, you know?
True.
Yeah. I kind of prefer it this way, because think about it this way: in 5e, everything was just so godly expensive, and you just didn't ever have money. But items were everywhere. In this system, you have a lot of money. You can't really do much with magic, so you can spend the money on other things, like if you want a carriage or a home. And then the items are just rarities that you might find in a shop somewhere. And hey, I actually have the money for it. I don't know.
True.
I'm just talking out my ass. Let's go down the stairs.
Yep, down we go.
Let's see. Down you guys go.
I feel like our new paladin has the best perception between the 2 tanks. Mine's only a +7.
You are just fine. So you're going to make the new person take the lead. How does this
No,
conversation
I mean, I'll go
over?
first. I'm just saying, if she wants to be like, move aside. I'm a fucking paladin, bitch.
I can do that.
What's
I
a
can do
paladin?
that.
Oh, champion. Sorry.
No.
Sorry, gods.
Yes, sorry, Paladin was trademarked by Hasbro.
Has been more like it. Ha.
Hasbro! Bro! I have to pay 6 every time I say the word paladin!
So,
Alright.
you
Mm-hmm.
lead the way down.
Mm.
And it's a long spiral staircase down.
Oh, you know what? Is anyone else missing HP at any point? Because it was an hour trek. Cool. I'm gonna ban this person real quick. 1 second.
Oh, is there a...
Is there a robot?
Yeah, go ahead. Yep. Best viewers and best effect online.
You know what?
My tone, I have the
Destroy
ban
that
option.
abominable
Oh, click their name.
intelligence.
Right. There we go. And
I
report.
tried to ban him at the same time and it unbanned him.
Oh yeah. During the 1 hour trek, I would have healing balm, whatever my ability is. Ocean's balm myself to heal my missing 4 HP.
You are just fine.
All right, continuing on our way.
So, as you descend deeper and deeper below, hold on, give me 2 seconds.
Oh yeah, by the way, within 10 feet of me, there's just dust and moisture floating around. Doesn't affect you. It just floats around me.
It's a bunch of dirty water.
Pretty much.
Yeah, true.
That is the composite abilities with earth and water. It's like mud abilities.
You're an even worse pig pen now.
Wow.
I am back.
Mudbender.
But you descend deeper and deeper into the earth. And by the time you reach the bottom and hit the last stop, you find yourself standing in a cavernous laboratory. The floors here have been decimated with potholes, and all leading straight down into the abyss below that you know is sitting underneath the bay. The floor is mismatched in areas, showing uneven expansions that have been added on to this basement for years and years. Far away, when I say far away, we're talking, okay, about 75 feet in the center of this room, with its back to you, is a large, broken figure. You hear,
"You shouldn't have come here."
Never should have come here.
"I warned you to stay away. I made a mistake. Now let me pay for it in peace."
this
Joke's on him, I can't read.
this figure, to the three people who are here that recognize, Oren, I think you know at least tangentially this person the best because you've actually seen them before. It's Volk. His back turned to you. He has these giant crippled black wings, the opposite of his older sisters. I'm about to.
I don't remember him having those last time.
Just to throw that up there to get you, this is what he looked like before he was changed. And by I mean by that, what's that?
He got icked. The ick got him.
Well, his limbs are no longer properly oriented, not properly proportioned. His arms are long, almost reaching the floor. His legs have become bowed. His torso elongated. His head holding at a strange angle.
You know, I thought it would hurt the first time. But now that I have it here with me, in my hand, I can't tell you what I ever felt like before.
As he turns, and in his hand is a sword. Just looking at it, the five of you are overcome with this intense feeling of sickness. I'm gonna need everybody to make me a con save, which is a fortitude save.
Fortitude.
Yeah, in this system, it's
Yeah.
fortitude.
That was a 6. I think I might hero point that.
I would.
Wait. Oh yeah, I don't have to hit that. I can just hit the.
Oh, I completely forgot to explain to those member. I completely forgot to explain to our friend what hero points are. So, hero points are the Pathfinder version of inspiration. What the DM is supposed to do is supposed to give them out once an hour of play. I'm really bad at that. So everybody can have 3 hero points per. Can hold a max of 3 hero points. So at the beginning of every session, I give each of you 3 hero points, and those can be used to re-roll most anything. But you only get 3 per session, so make them count.
You can only use it because that counts as a fortune effect. You can only use them once per roll. So, oops.
What was your original?
It says right there it was a 17.
We've been able to use them multiple times, though. Before.
I'm gonna I've always let you guys just re-roll
Yeah.
them. I don't care.
Okay, I'll do that.
Yeah, I was like, you really should.
Yeah, you probably really should.
There you go.
That's better.
Ain't a thing to worry about.
Because Jack fails. And he's not a player character, so he doesn't get hero points. He's not the hero of this story.
No, but if he dies, we're all cooked.
I mean, I wouldn't say he's dying, but he is going to take. Well, first of all, he falls to the ground, to his knees, and just immediately gets rid of everything he had for lunch.
Ew.
Furthermore, he is going to take 2. Let's see, what is that? Oh yeah, that's the wounded trait. Where is it? He is going to become sickened 2. Now, sickened, as we all know, which I don't remember off the top of my head. So he takes a 2-point penalty on all of his checks and DCs. He can't drink anything. Hold on. Let me... 1 sec. Shit. It's actually sickened 3, so...
Ew.
Yeah. Just looking at this thing, it just has his stomach churning as, drops to his knees and immediately loses his lunch. This figure it's no longer Volk. It may have been once upon a time. But this sword in his hand, it's made of... You're not sure what it is. It's almost this... It's not quite metal. It's almost a blade made out of a rock, stone of something. It's not so much...
Stone.
forged as it's not that kind of stone. Not so much forged as it has been hewn.
So yet another has come looking for their own demise. Nothing to say. Cat got your tongue.
We came here
Not
to
really.
try and save you, but it seems we came a little too late.
Oh, he's long gone. As a matter of fact, the only thing left of him, well, it won't be too long now, but once I'm done consuming this body, it looks like I'll have far more ready for the taking.
Let's put this thing down. Be done with it.
I hoped you'd stand and fight instead of roar.
Hold on, is that you laughing, or are you actually going because it is translating your, I think, laugh to be something really much funnier than it
I'm
should
sorry,
be.
do I sound a little bit like this?
Yes!
Well, then I shall avoid the laughter.
Oh wait, I got something.
An ally has been slain.
Correct. Now, I'll be nice, and I guess only 4 of you can take the first move.
Enemy quadra kill. Oh, well, what do we do, guys?
I was gonna say, you guys want to roll initiative?
We are technically on a screen, so we can do it. Wait, where'd my token go?
We don't have an encounter to roll on.
Oh, I suppose I should do that. Hold on 1 second.
I'm laughing at my own joke.
All right. You guys can go ahead and position yourself wherever you need to.
So
Not
I mean,
wherever
you could
need to, but this is
you
in the
could-
starting area.
almost say, you said the sword was like, as if it was formed out of stone but not crafted, right?
It's not going to. It is not a rock you're going to be able to mess with.
I can affect anything that's natural, just not crafted goods. I know, I'm just kidding, because it's just like, finally, my ability. I've been preparing for this. Alright, where is he? Why is there a oh, those are holes in the ground. Yeah.
It is. I'm not going. Well, your characters don't really care, but if a sword is crafted out of plutonium and other things,
I hate my spells. I hate my spells. I hate the Antichrist.
Where can we be up to?
Up to the rug. That's fine. Or the. Yeah. I guess so.
I want to start right next to him. I want to kick his ass in melee as a witch.
But okay, I suppose I
Dawn,
should.
would you like to
put
move
guys
up
in
with
the
us?
encounter real fast.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to move.
Oh, just click your little like face, and it should let you drag.
Okay. Can I like zoom out at all? Or is it like up there?
Counters up.
You should be able to zoom out.
Okay. Alright.
It should be the same thing. I don't know if you have a scroll on your laptop.
Yeah, I was just using my trackpad this time. I probably should have plugged the mouse in.
You're just fine.
Okay.
Okay, why do you all gotta be showing me up? I'm like, cool, 23. I rolled high again, and everyone rolls higher.
What were you saying?
Yeah, but that's a boss. He gets a weirdly upset, like insane stat bonus.
Why is Devlin not on the tracker? Like
He rolled
on it, but it
perception
didn't-
check.
Ah,
I think you can just type it in.
Oh, here. Yeah, I was gonna say, what was Devlin?
26.
26.
26. Oh, I just realized Volk rolled a natural 22. My bad.
You all can go first, Nat 20. Well, never mind.
Yeah, that just means he'll start the turn because he's basically giving up a surprise.
Oh, he's
Okay.
gonna hold his action.
I keep getting an error that's like rotation must be a finite number, whatever that means.
I don't know why
You-
it thinks
I think
you're
you're
trying to
rotating your
rotate
character.
it. Yeah, I don't know why it's trying to rotate. But once you click on it, you should be able to use the arrow keys to move it up and down and left and right.
Oh, okay. Let me just try that then.
Oh, yeah. So we can.
Is it not working on your end for some reason?
No, or like that nothing is like moving. I'm still by Jack on my screen. I don't know where I am on y'all's.
Yeah, you're still there. Because I can move your character for whatever
See,
reason.
I want to be like,
Yeah, I think it's buffering out because it's saying page unresponsive a little bit.
Oh.
Oh.
Are you using like Chrome or Opera or Safari?
I'm on Chrome right now, yeah.
Okay, Chrome should be fine. That's weird. But
Yeah,
it is
my-
a pretty intensive system.
Yeah, my laptop's a little old. And I know I got the error about the resolution when I started for the screen, so that might be doing it. I'm not
Oh yeah, that too.
Can you
Probably not,
click-
because I get that error all the time.
Can you click and hold to at least make a point?
Let me see.
if you click on a spot and hold, you'll ping.
Yeah, okay, so we can see that.
Well, here.
Wait, that was Rowan, not you.
Well,
I was gonna say.
it was right next to the same spot.
Because I was
No,
gonna
that
say,
was
if
you
just
that
want
did that.
me to point to where you want your character to go, I can put it there.
Okay.
I don't see her cursor even.
Hang on. I might need to. Ooh.
Reload the page, maybe.
Maybe.
Okay, that's fine.
Let me try that. It's trying, I can tell.
Yeah, it's all good.
Oh Lord, it's struggling.
Wow.
I'm getting there. It's loading the map now again, so hopefully that'll
No,
do
you're
it.
good.
Quit clowning around.
You know what? I'm looking at the time, and I want to get people out of here on time. So, how about, if you're logged in, if you could roll initiative as Dawn, that would be awesome, but next time we can dive into this.
Okay. Yeah, I'm still logged in from what I can see.
Okay.
So
On
let
the
me see.
character yeah, I was going to say on the character sheet, it should be just below perception.
Yeah, I found it earlier. I'm pulling it back up. Alright. Hello. Okay, yeah.
Jack rolled good.
Roll initiative.
Alright, perfect. Let me get it. Yep, it updated. Alright. So, well, I suppose let's start with some sign-offs because someone's got to get out of here. We can start with Daniel.
Yo. It's your boy Sassy Massy 69 with the Pretty Prince on YouTube. Or Twitch. Why do I keep saying YouTube? What the fuck? Oh. I think I watched too many Twitch streamers. Kame playing Alex Cooper. Ha! Brother of Sylvester Cooper, or Sly Cooper. And we about to get into a boss fight. And we're gonna have a tank off. Oh yeah, come on, who the better tank? The champion or the dude with a stone wrapped around him? You probably have better moves for it. But yeah, you can now actually catch me in another game. Right now, every other Monday until we move to Thursdays, you can catch me in Napple 2.0. Not 2.0, 2.0. I think it was. Yeah, you can catch me there. As Chance, the hobo with a shotgun. You heard that right, hobo with a shotgun. As we totally did awesome teamwork and killed a bunch of guys, I totally helped and didn't just sit there smoking while one person slaughtered a group of them. Yeah, that's me. You'll find out who that person is coming up next.
Alrighty, go ahead. Good. You know what? Might as well go ahead, Rowan.
Damn, I'm really getting called out. Hi ho friendos, my name is Rowan and I got me here today playing Aaron Wheelgraph's the weirdo witch with the weirdo thing that lives under his hat. Don't ask about it. You can also find me here on every other Saturday, not this Saturday, but the one after, in Lands of Lazarkin, where I play Arthur Tiller, the ranger that everyone decided should be in charge, and that was their mistake. You can also find me here on... We're doing every Monday, correct?
Every other
Monday. Okay, every other Monday, at least for a little bit, where I will be in Napple 2.0, where I play Tariq Badubara, who, is the one that these people came out and started threatening us with guns, so jump them like an animal, rip them apart like an animal, because hey, this guy's got body parts like an animal. That's it for me.
Alrighty, next, Devil.
Hey, I'm Peter King, the supervillain of streaming. And aside from having my computer crash and my internet crash, I was doing pretty good as Devlin. I'm not anything yet. Might not be anything for a while. And I'm looking forward to what happens when Starfinder 2E comes out fully. That's going to be some fun for somebody. Back to you, GM.
Alrighty, and last, but certainly not least, our newest character, newest player. Go ahead, Lo.
Alright. Hi, what's up? I'm Lauren or Lo, whichever. First time playing Pathfinder. I will be here again with this party next week, and I'm excited to see the journey ahead. Hopefully coming back next time I'll have some art for my character ready, so that'll be cool.
Oh yeah, perfect. And I guess that brings it back to me. Hello everybody, my name is Cyrus Smith. Today you taught me running Seafoam Bay, where, yeah, we've introduced a new character, gotten through some traps, and now we are headed down into the depths. You can also catch me on Mondays, playing as Vera, Vera Zircon, the shortest edge runner this side of New Amsterdam. Without further ado, let's get out of here on you know what, I don't even have an RIP anymore. What are we doing?
I don't know.
Goodbye!
Yeah, let's just do that. Alright. See everybody.
Bye.